All right, this one is a fun one. Last week, Barack Obama was on a podcast. The host asked him a quick, lighthearted question. Are aliens real? Obama saying, and I quote, "They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept at Area 51. He then, of course, clarified the next day that he meant statistically, given the size of the universe, life probably exists somewhere else. This was a speed round, a lighthearted question on a podcast about literally nothing. Jealous Donald Trump's response was to accuse Obama of leaking classified information. So let's talk about why. Because this question came from Fox News' Peter Doocy asking Trump about Obama's comments while he was aboard Air Force One. Trump saying he gave classified information, he's not supposed to be doing that, he made a big mistake. So then, of course, Doocy asks, so are aliens real? Trump saying, I don't know if they're real or not. So let's recap so far. Obama casually speculating about ET being out there, immediately clarifying he never saw any evidence of it during the presidency. Trump accusing him of leaking classified secrets, while simultaneously saying, I don't know if any of it's real. But then, later that night, Trump posted on Truth Social, as he always does, that he was directing the Pentagon to release all government files on alien and extraterrestrial life, because that's our government somehow now. Trump's late night Truth Social directing spending on crucial resources at an embattled Department of Defense over aliens, because Trump has an ongoing jealousy over President Obama. And this is crystal clear to everyone. The White House brushed aside questions on Air Force One about former Prince Andrew and Epstein, and he declared himself fully exonerated in the Epstein files, despite being mentioned hundreds of thousands of times in the Epstein files that haven't been released yet. The Epstein victims still waiting. Somewhere Pam Bondi is still screaming about the Dow Jones. And every day that the news cycle focuses on something other than the Epstein client list, like aliens, is a day that benefits the people whose names are on it, including Trump, who does not behave like an innocent person. He's installed people connected to the orbit of this case in his cabinet, and he's made promises about transparency that will never, ever be kept. And right on cue, the news cycle about him is tense, and it becomes an alien story. A podcast clip becoming a classified information scandal in his mind. And a Truth Social post about UFOs becomes the thing that he wants everybody to talk about. It's the oldest trick in the book. The question isn't whether aliens are real. The question is what you're not supposed to be looking at right now. And I don't want to be completely dismissive of the UFO alien thing, because I want to be fair. There is a legitimate UAP disclosure movement. Congress passing the Unidentified Anomalous Phenomenon Disclosure Act in 2023. That's a lot of words. There have been congressional hearings about this. Pentagon acknowledging hundreds of reports about it. And Tom DeLonge, yes, the guy from Blink-182, spending years and real money of his own to the Stars Academy, trying to surface genuine government UAP data. His organization now has credible former government officials involved. It's a real thing. And people with real credentials are taking the subject seriously. But that is completely different from what happened here. What happened here is simple. Donald Trump was jealous and wanted to attack President Obama. Trump invented a classified information scandal out of a podcast joke, and then he issued a vague Truth Social post about releasing the files, the wrong files. No timeline, no specifics, no accountability, and no Jeffrey Epstein. The Pentagon's already said that they've found no evidence of extraterrestrial activity. The disclosure that already happened produced nothing green and slimy. But Pete Hegseth, posted an alien emoji in response to Trump's post, so at least we're in good hands. And one more thing on the classified information accusation here, because I can't let this part go. Remember, Donald Trump was indicted on 37 felony counts related to the improper retention of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Documents with the highest security designations, including nuclear-related materials. Of course, he dropped his own charges when his Justice Department, took office. And that same man is now accusing Barack Obama of leaking classified information by saying that aliens are statistically probably real somewhere in the universe, maybe. And if there is a more perfect encapsulation of how this administration is operating, I haven't seen it. The ancient astronaut theorists think aliens built the pyramids and stuff like that, but I think the more pressing question is who built the system that let a president create a fake information scandal out of a podcast joke while the Supreme Court is ruling his tariffs are illegal, the World Cup host cities are waiting for security funding, and the Epstein files still haven't been fully released. The misdirection works. The alien files, if they exist at all, they're not going to tell you anything that changes your life. The tariff ruling might, the Epstein files might, the DHS shutdown might. So pay attention to what they want you to forget. And to do that, be sure to subscribe. And then watch my tariff videos if you want to see the actual receipts from this week's Supreme Court ruling and what it means for your wallet.
A corrupt congressman, his faithless henchwoman. Together they've sold justice to the highest bidder. But when a boy's death threatens their empire, they'll lie, bribe, kill to keep their secrets buried. Only one man remembers, and this time, the system's fixers are the ones getting fixed. A Death in Arcadia. Every secret has a price,